It's beer o'clock on Reload Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Anarchy Brew Co. and it's a can of their Citrastar Session IPA coming in at 4.1% ABV. Described as a big bitter blonde. Let's get this can out into a glass and see what we get. Ooh, nice bit of smoke on the can opening. Beer in the glass then. Very well carbonated. It's got a 4-finger white head. Yeah, that looks pretty much as what it's been described really. Session IPA, blonde coloured ale, hazy. Looks really good. At this stage of the review, I'd like to thank our channel sponsors beersofeurope.co.uk for sending us the beer. Many thanks to them and sponsoring the video. Check out Beers of Europe in the description box of the video below. beersofeurope.co.uk. Fantastic range of beer from all over the world. Okay, so I'm ready to get the aroma. That smells really, really nice. Citrus, grapefruit, piney, mango flavours. It smells really good. I'm ready to dive in. Looks good, smells good. Let's see how it tastes. Cheers. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows. What a fabulous beer. Really lovely, tasty beer. 4.1% ABV. It's really a delight. This is, for me, a very, very nice, as he mentioned, session IPA. Something you want to session. Something you want to get your gums round. How many times have you been to the pub to maybe watch a sport game, wherever you are in the world, whatever sport you're into, and yet the pub has not quite got what you want to drink and it's all a bit frustrating. Beers like this are designed for occasions like that. A game of sport on the TV, sit back, enjoy a few cans, have a session, barbecue. Again, session. Sunday afternoon, session. It's what I like to do. Socialise, talk to people, have a few beers, and beers like this are absolutely perfect. Let's talk to you about some of the flavours then, rather than just the social aspects of a session IPA. Really, really easy drinking beer. Absolutely slips down. Good levels of carbonation, nice bit of biscuit malt to begin with. Goes over then to, in terms of flavour, it's lots of flavour. Lots of citra hop flavour. I'm getting grapefruit, bit of pine, bit of lemon, bit of passion fruit, touch of mango, lots of tropical fruit flavours. And then there's a touch of bitterness on the back end. And this is where a lot of these beers are going, to be honest. There's a lot of kind of dry hopping in the fermenter going on. Not so much bittering hops going into the boil anymore with brews. And it took me a while to adjust, I gotta be honest, because I used to love my big, bitter, smashing beers, you know, but I've learned to love this style of beer. It's a bit like when I learned to love Weiss beers and Belgian doubles. Never used to like them, really. The style has grown on me, and it's grown on me enough that I really, really like it now. It's fabulous, fabulous style of beer. So much flavour, so much juicy, lovely flavour. And it's absolutely pinging with flavour as well. It really is bold and fat for a 4.1% ABV beer. It's chock full of flavour. Perfect, perfect beer. There is a touch of bitterness on the back end, but that helps to balance off the little bit of sweetness that goes with it at the beginning of the taste. But I wanted to get all of the can into the beer, just to show you the beers are can conditioned. You can see a little bit of sediment there at the bottom of the glass. Don't be so worried about it. If you're new to craft beer, somebody's advised you to buy this beer, you've poured it all out and there's little bits in the bottom, don't worry about it. It's full of vitamin B. It's very, very healthy for you. It's the way to second ferment a beer in a can or a bottle. As I'll demonstrate it, that there's nothing wrong with the beer. Fabulous. In fact, I think the yeast, or the sediment in the bottom, holds a little bit of flavour. It's added a little bit more kind of punch to it. I'm ready to rate it. It is absolutely fabulous. It is. I posted the double IPA, the Knuckle Dragger double IPA, and a few people commented saying you will love the Citrastar. They were right. I've loved the Citrastar. It's a fabulous beer. I like that enough. It's a Stone the Crow's beer. I'm going to give it a 9. I would have given it a 10 out of 10. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 from Real Craft Beer. But you might have noticed, just one tiny little drawback was just the amount of carbonation. It was just, I was having to kind of sip and pour and sip and pour and sip and pour. I know it's craft beer. I know it's fresh beer. It's alive. That's what I'm looking for. That was the word. The beer is alive. Different batches will behave differently. The next batch might be nicely carbonated. You've got the whole beer in your glass and job done. But on this occasion, I was just fiddling a bit, just getting all of that beer into my glass. So for that reason, yeah, 9 out of 10, but fabulous beer on all of the other notes. Really nice. Stone the Crows. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.